Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is John Malinowski, and this video is coming courtesy of my kitchen here, and I have a whiteboard. I want to go over a quick concept, and over here in the corner I have Jeb Blount's book, Objections, and I'm going through it, and I just read a concept that I wanted to share with everybody as somebody who is out there on the front lines every day, so I can kind of pick and choose as to what techniques and things work actually out there in the field. And this one is super powerful, and he kind of breezed over it in the book, and I wanted to just cover it and just show kind of the framework and kind of the understanding of what's behind this whole idea, and then provide a quick example of it kind of coming to life in a call. So when you have a call, and the whole book is about objections, so you get objections when you ask for things. So when you have an ask over here, we realize that there's three basic. You would think that when you ask for something, either they're going to give you what you're asking for, or they're not, right? So you think it'd just be yes and no. So obviously we have a yes and we have a no for whatever your reply is, whatever their reply is, and doesn't really matter what the reason is. When they say yes, and they're actually, so when they say yes, and then the why for that would just be, well, actually, when they say yes, they actually mean yes, and they give you the information. The reason for this and the reason for it going together could just be timing, depending on how big of an ask it is, or it's reasonable, or they're familiar with it. All reasons why somebody's just going to give you the information you ask for in information gathering or prospecting or anywhere there. And then no, and they actually mean no, has to do with them being, the reason being that they're unqualified. Now there's another one where they actually say no, but you're not sure whether that no, and this is where the objections in the book comes in. This is where this no, you're not sure if they mean no or yes. It could be either. When you get that first no, you're really not sure if it's going to go to no or if it's going to go to yes. And this is where the book comes in. So I wanted to share an example. And so the reason why you get a no and you wouldn't know whether it was no or yes is because you're getting an objection, and you're not sure really on what the reason is. So you have to, the example is, I called up on an organization, obviously not going to share the name of them for privacy and tons of other reasons. But I made the call and I asked for a piece of information off an old document, and the answer back that I got was that, look, this is not the type of information that our organization allows us to share with people. And instead of saying, because they were a customer of ours, so instead of saying, that's a really stupid thing, how do you expect us to be able to grow the account and support you guys better, if we can't get this type of information? Instead, I listened to the objection, and it was sort of odd, but she didn't give me the information I asked for. So I listened to the objection, handled it, and found a way around it. And when I found a way around it, I turned this no into a yes, and it was a better yes than I probably would have gotten up here in the first place. That's why the objections are so great, and handling them is so good, because I actually ended up with a better result. If she would have gave me just what I asked for, it would have been good, but not great. What I got here was great. So it turned out that the reason she couldn't give me the information is that it's a large organization, and they're handling phishing emails and scam type phone calls where people are calling into the organization and trying to steal and elicit information illegally from them. So she actually said, it turned out through a loop of, like a self-disclosure loop, right? Didn't need to tell me this necessarily, but that's what's going on. So they were going to have fake callers calling in, pretending like they're, it's an internal thing. So their internal department, IT department, was making these fake calls and doing tests and drills on them. So odd, and you wouldn't know that, and that was the first time I heard of it. Seems smart, but had I not known, I would have taken it personally or whatever it was, and would have really gotten my way. But the yes I ended up getting, I listened to what she said, and then there was so much change from that last document that I got so much information and an amazing referral. I got out of that through handling the objection, listening to her, and finding a way around it that worked for both of us. She was glad to provide the information, and this excelled us so far, like it advanced us so far through that we got straight to the end and exactly what we needed. I accomplished my objection. I accomplished my objective and more through the technique of handling the objection. So I thought that this is a really good one. So something to kind of understand when you're asking for things or you're in the qualifying stages of a deal or working with a customer. Always good when they say no, you're not sure whether or not it's going to be a no or yes. Handle the objection, listen to them, and try to find a way around it. And you'll be surprised that a lot of times the objection that they're giving is actually unlocking the key to better new information that's going to advance your deal forward. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope this helps a little bit. My name again is John Malinowski, and tune in again. Hopefully I can go over some of these things every once in a while, and stay tuned. Thank you so much.